Hey everybody, I'm Jerry Lawson with Daystar Church and 24 to Double, and I just wanted to come across your screen for a minute and tell you 3 ways that you can leverage the holidays to reach more people for your church and to see church growth. So I'm gonna give you these things real quick. They're all one-word answers, 3 of them. The first one is serve. So this is a great time of the year to get out in the community and serve your community. Now, at Daystar, we have a serve day every fall at the end of our small group semester. We ask every small group to pick a serve project. And then, of course, we get church members that are not in a group to also serve. And for instance, my serve project, we found a single mom struggling. Her house is a wreck. It's a disaster. And so it needs plumbing help. It needs electrical help. The roof is leaking. The floors are sagging. We're going to go in there with 2 or 3 small groups, and we're just going to jump on that and just change her whole life. So we're doing serve projects like that all over the community with every small group. Hey, you could do a one-off serve project. Just you find one thing, like go to a nursing home, serve communion around Christmas time, or sing carols with the patients in the nursing home. One of the funnest things that people still talk about at our church is years ago, we had our men's group do a gift wrapping serve project. So they set up tables just outside of Walmart, and we did free gift wrapping, just free. Take no donations, don't let anybody give anything, it's free. And we bring all the materials and everything. But the key is the men were doing it. The men's ministry did it. So to make it fun, they got on elf hats and Santa hats and all that stuff, but they put on their their tool belts and stuck like scissors over here and tape over there, and just really it was just a fun thing for people to talk about. It probably wasn't the greatest gift wrapping, but it's just a great way to increase awareness. Of course, while we're doing that, we're handing out invite cards to our Christmas family Christmas worship service. We call it Daystar Family Christmas. So that's the first thing. Get your church, serve people, get your church's name out there. People love getting on Facebook talking about how a church served them. Second way to change your community and leverage the holidays to do it is invite. Now, if you know anything about 24 to Double, you know that I say always that the difference in a growing church and a dying church is one word: invite. If you can get your members to invite their friends and family, church is going to grow. If you don't preach good, if children's church is substandard, if the building is not great, that's not wonderful to have those problems. But if you can motivate invitations, it's going to grow, because churches really don't grow. I'll say this: healthy church growth is relational growth. Some churches grow just because of a performance or some kind of a big something, but real sustainable, healthy church growth is by a friend inviting a friend. So use the holidays all through November, December. Be preaching the why of invites. We're not saying, hey, some of you have never invited anybody. That's the wrong why. We're not saying, hey, the whole world's going to hell in a handbasket. That's the wrong why. The why is that we're going to share the gospel, and it is the most powerful force in the world. It'll set a drug addict free. It'll mend a broken marriage. It'll do miracles. So that's the why. Talk about that often, as much as you can. Here's a creative way to invite. We like to do in-service invites. So, right at the end of service, after I've done the message, the offering, everything's done, I'll say, hey, everybody grab your phone right now and text at least one friend who's not in church, who doesn't go to church anywhere. They're an unsaved person or at least unchurched person, and we're going to invite them right now to our Christmas service. In fact, if you have a video screen, what we'll do, we'll actually put a graphic on the screen. It is the invite. It'll say something like, everybody's inviting someone to Christmas service right now, and I picked you. And all they have to do is snap that picture and click send. They'll end up putting that on Facebook, Instagram. It'll go everywhere. But make it a priority to get that word out that we want to invite. You could do things like a business blitz, where we'll go into a bank or just a local business, and we'll bring donuts or holiday baked items, and put out apple cider and coffee or hot chocolate, and then just a stack of invite cards. You'd be amazed at how that gets people's attention. So we're going to serve the community. We're going to invite everyone. Now, what are we inviting them to? An incredible, unbelievable Christmas worship service. So my third thing you have to do is perform. You got to rise up and be your best. Now, don't be something you're not. Don't try to go out there and create something that, in fact, I'm personally not a big fan of Christmas programs, things like that. I like to show the first-time attender who we are, the very best version of who we are. I don't do cantatas and things like that. If you want to do that, that's great. It really works in a lot of context, but I feel like I don't want to show them Daystar doing a cantata, because we're not going to do a cantata for the next 52 weeks. I want to show them who we are, but I want to show them the very best sermon, the best welcome. I'm going to have my best greeters out front. I'm going to have my team. I'm going to treat it like Easter. I'm going to invite new people to serve and join. I'm going to have the best children's ministry. Some churches will cancel children's ministry at the holidays. They want to give the volunteers a break, or some churches I've talked to even cancel the whole service. Man, there's no way we're going to do that. We're going to put our very best foot forward, because the way I look at it is Jesus did two amazing things. He did many more, but two amazing things that ought to fill the building at least twice a year. He rose from the dead. We ought to be able to fill the building on Easter, and he was born of a virgin. We ought to be able to fill the building on Christmas. And so if you do some of these things, I think it's really going to help you. Hey, this is just a little bit of teaching. I hope it's helped you. This is what we do all day, every day with 24 to Double. If you'd like to know more about how to become a part of this 24-month system, it's a system that'll help your church grow both in health and in attendance. Go to 24trial.com. Just log on to the website, www.24trial.com. I hope I'll see you there soon. God bless.